Hey, what's going on, guys? Garden Shed here, and welcome! So today is very exciting. I am riding the lovely BMW S1000XR. It's on. I borrowed it from Boulderston Motorcycles. Basically, Dad is interested in one, and convinced them that I'm the voice of reason. So they lent me one, but in the low suspension, so I can ride it. It is very much a case of absolute tiptoes, but I'm only 5'6", so but no, it's literally just ridden around the corner, and I'm really impressed with them. This is actually a part exchange, not their demo, because they don't keep a demo of the low suspension. They actually it had no fuel in it, so the first time a dealer's actually given me money to go put fuel in one of their bikes. So I don't really know a huge amount about these. I think they're about 150, 160 horsepower. I'll put all the stats on the screen. It's got quick shifter up and down. I've just got it in road mode. This is the first time I've ridden a bike of this power. I will say it does feel, for a small person like me, it does feel like a very big bike. Everything seems quite far away, sort of pedals wise and everything. So I'm, oh, that's quite soft. So the levers are a bit of a stretch. I'm not sure if they're adjustable. So is the clutch, gear shifter and brake. So it does feel like a very big bike for me. The mirrors are really good. They're tiny, but really comfy. It's a really good view. The bars are quite high for me, but so far it's rather nice. Lovely and smooth. Really nice and smooth. This one's done nearly 9,000 miles. Ooh, quick shifter. I actually used quick shifter before. So it's got quick shifter up and down, and apparently it has got dynamic mode and dynamic plus, which he said don't put it in because it's basically track day mode. I mean, yeah, the quick shifter can change gear better than I can, but I quite like having a clutch. Feels lovely and light, minimal input in the bars, lovely wide bars, give you a really nice feeling of control. And the clutch isn't too bad. It's a bit of a stretch, as I say, for me. It's non-adjustable, but it feels nice. I wish I had some air coming through my hands. Lots of people say these are quite vibey. I don't really think so. I wouldn't say it's any more vibey than my Honda V-Strom I had. Definitely not more vibey than the V-Strom. But yeah, the quick shift is lovely and smooth. I haven't tried it down. Should we try it down? Yeah, nice and smooth. It feels like you have to give it a bit more of a push. The suspension is lovely and comfy. It's quite bouncy, but mirrors are tiny, but do a really good job. The throttle is instant. It's lovely and smooth if you're just sitting along like this. Not got any turbulence coming off my helmet just yet, but we are only doing 50. Switch gear works nicely. Feels lovely coming out of a corner. The way it just picks itself up is really nice. It picks up very well. Yeah, a little bit of turbulence at 70 coming off the screen. I have got it as lowest. It just hits me square in the top of the head. It feels fast. It feels like it wants to go. I don't think, I was saying it's sort of, his big criticism when he took it out was that it's chomping at the bit in the wet, and I don't think it is. It has got a very, very, not necessarily twitchy throttle, but the throttle response is absolutely instant. There's very little give, so if you go over a bump or something like that, if your hand doesn't stay sort of roughly where it is, you can start to feel it sort of twitch a little bit. Yeah, I'm much more of a clutch kind of person. Brakes are really nice. Suspension's nice over the bumps, soaking them up, lovely. It is a little big for me. It does feel like a very big bike for me. I think some adjustable levers would definitely help. I don't like, so if you don't use the quick shifter, it feels like the clutch is sticking. It might be sticking. I think it's very much designed to use the quick shifter. Absolutely seamless under acceleration through it though. I mean, this is the first time I've ridden with a quick shifter and it seems to like it. And down as well, I mean you feel a little bit of increase in engine braking, but nothing dramatic. It's just lovely and smooth. And these bumpy roads, these are actually quite sore on my Honda, but on here, I think it's really nice. I mean, this thing feels like it can munch the miles. Yeah, suspension works nicely in the bumpy bit. See, I didn't think it was going to be overly comfy. It's actually really nice. I mean, yes, there are a few vibrations through the bars, but I don't think it's anything bad. As I say, I've ridden, my Honda vibrates similar to this in high frequency vibrations. It's not making my fingers tingle or anything. It's not an intimidating bike at all. I mean, I probably would say don't buy one as a first bike. The switch gear I think is so good, the fact it doesn't feel like you've actually pushed it. I keep having to check the indicator thing to make sure I've actually put the indicator on. I've not had any false neutrals, the gearbox is lovely. What a cracking bike. I think it's meant to be slightly heavier. It feels a touch bouncy for me, we should say. Not hard, just I think the rebound's a bit too much for me. I mean, by no means, if I bought one of these, would I buy one? Yeah, but I would make sure the rebound was a little bit less. I don't know if you can reduce them or not. It's definitely built for someone that's a bit heavier than I am. I mean, I'm 8 stones, bang on. Yeah, it's like there's a clunk in the clutch lever. It sort of, as you let it out, it sort of comes out a little bit and then suddenly goes. It's like it's catching almost. And I don't know if that's because it's sort of overriding the quick shifter or something. It does feel nice. The quick shift is great, it's just not me. So we just stopped off for a quick natter, quick splash of water, and to have a little bit of a chat. So I'm riding the 2015 model. As I say, they don't have a demo in the low suspension version, but they had this on trade-in. Lots of people complain about the vibrations and things like that, but I don't think it's... As I say, the switch gear is so good that you don't really realise you're not using it. I mean, if I had the money, would I buy one? Yeah, without a doubt. It is a bloody awesome bike. Fun, it's comfortable, got all the toys on, it's got heated grips and things like that, but not that you really need them on a day like today. As I say, quick shift is really good, goes like shit off a shovel, but this pace is lovely and relaxed. It's not itching to go forwards like some bikes do. With the standard screen, yes, it is a bit breezy up here, but I don't think it's too bad at all. The rate it picks up, even in 6th gear, at motorway cruising speed is just unbelievable. A little bit of vibration through the pegs, again, not similar to my CBR, but I mean, I can do 200 miles in a day on my CBR and it doesn't feel like I've done anything. Would I buy one as a touring machine? Yes, without a doubt. If it was my only bike, would I buy one? Probably not. I like my 650s too much. I think they give you a real sense of excitement when you wind them up. This just goes. And it goes really, really well, but it just goes. And I quite like the fact that when you want to have fun on a 650, you can do without
doing stupid speeds. If you want a 1000cc bike that can cover distance and you can have fun on, it is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And people that complain about the vibrations in the handlebars, this is a 2015, so it has not had the vibration fix. If you think this has vibrations, go and ride a V-twin and you will hate it. I think I'm just used to riding vibey bikes, so it doesn't really bother me. I like the exhaust note, it sounds really nice for an Acura. It's really easy in slow moving traffic. All the information, the dials and everything's nice and clear. I mean, I get that people want quick shifters and stuff like that, but I really don't see the point. Those side stands are a long way down. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.